Kia ora, everybody. Now, you might be thinking, where is he today? He's got to be nowhere near a city or a town, because we are definitely in the middle of a forest. A forest almost as densely bushed as Kapiti Island was. So surely there must be somewhere quite... wait, no. Gonna cut that off there. About 1.2 kilometers away from me, as the bird flies, is a subway surrounded by a small CBD. There is a cafe across the road from that subway, which makes delicious sandwiches. I am in Geraldine today and tomorrow. Now, you probably haven't heard of Geraldine unless you're from New Zealand, and even if you are from New Zealand, you probably haven't been here except to pass through to go to Mount Cook or like Tekapo, maybe Queenstown. So why am I here today and not some awesome tourist hotspot where I could get loads of views as everyone wants to know more about it? Like is it a bird? Hey bird. Like a Queenstown or an Auckland. Well, firstly, I just needed some peace and quiet for a bit. But secondly, I told an ex-co-worker of mine who used to live in Geraldine that I had recently become a YouTuber, and I went to Ashburton and did a video there because, well, I wanted to prove there was something worthwhile in Ashburton. And knowing Geraldine is even smaller, I asked her, is there anything interesting in Geraldine that I could make a film of? I really want to make a film of all the little places in New Zealand. And she said, good luck with that. So yeah, I took that as a challenge, a personal challenge. So I am here to not make a video on Geraldine. I am here to make 2 videos on Geraldine. The second reason why I decided to do this sooner rather than later is because I saw a sign. I saw a sign saying Geraldine was pretty much a natural wonderland. So I looked that up, and they are in fact in the middle of a big plan to turn all the domains and parks and reservations, that's what this is, it's a reservation, around Geraldine into one sort of big looping track. And I really love that idea. And pretty much all cities and towns, you usually have your parks and your domain in the city. But here, you're going to have a park around a town. That's a really cool idea. So, this video is going to be about that, about the nature that surrounds Geraldine. And tomorrow's video will more be about what activities you can do here. I think I can do it. Coming here to this reserve, I met a school of school children going for a hike through here. And I thought back to my school days. I never remember going on big hikes locally, because there weren't any big hikes locally. Imagine just being able to be like, nah, I'm done. Being a teacher, imagine being a teacher and just being like, no, I'm done with you kids, you're all hyperactive, we're going into the woods. That's not weird at all, is it? No, I think it's great, and I'm hoping that stuff like that will bring up a new generation of nature goers. Who knows? Anyway, you're now with me, we're doing the rest of this together. Now most of it, I'll cut in and out a bit as I need to stop and talk, because we like this, right? We like this bonding. Alright, children, off we go. See if I can find the track back from here, or if I'm just going to get lost. Like I said, it's like 1 kilometre away from Geraldine, so you know, I'm still getting good internet out here. Well, that rock's in a bit of a pain with these branches. Ugh. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no track, you idiot. You're completely lost. Nah. There we go. Well, I think it's official. I've now seen more birds than I did when I was looking for birds. With how quiet Geraldine is, but still close to nature, it's a really good place for birding. Again, I'm far too loud to bird in. I'm a burden to birding. Oh god, I'm good. I should put that on t-shirt. I'm a burden to birding. Look at that. There are multiple petrol stations a kilometre from me. And I have a cliff. Oh, that's a fence. I might... I'll see what it says before I decide. Because I don't think I could scale that. Well, I don't know. I don't know how tall that grass is. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'm pretty wildly unfit. That does specifically say no entry, so now I'm a bit worried. But it doesn't say it this side, so I can go back in. Alright. So I've just come out of a Riddles Reserve and now I'm lost. But this isn't where I want to be. I don't know where my car is. There, I need to get to about here and then I'll drive to there. So this is Talbot Forest. So there, I am in a different place than I was before. Before I was in a reserve, now I'm on a track in a forest, right? So that's, and still, I'm a good 15-minute walk at an average pace from a petrol station, a subway, a cafe, a clothing store, homes, school, churches, all of it. This isn't some little domain either. I know Christchurch has this bushed area. It's called Riccarton Bush, and it is. It looks a lot like this. It's it's a fenced-in wildling track in the middle of the city, which is lovely. I've been there a lot of times. It's very nice, but this isn't fenced in. This is just how it is. Oh, I like this. That's cool. It's like that tree was like, oh, look, a cookie. And we just stretch over. We just stretch a little more. Oh, nearly there. Nearly gonna get that cookie. Oh. Things I'd do for a cookie. This track alone is 50. It's about 15 minutes. And yeah, I was just in a reserve, which was another 20 minutes. And then there's another one, and another one, and a river. This model enemy, the steppes. Oh, there's everything. I need a break. More steps. At least there's steps down. Steps down are far better than steps up. But how neat is it? Again, being so close to our humble hamlet, it would be really easy for people to come here and keep this maintained. It probably is quite new, a lot of this, part of the, what are we going to call it, initiative. I like it. I think you need places like this to contrast against cities. And don't get me wrong, there's nature all over New Zealand. It's all encompassing, but oh, that's actually kind of cool. Glad I went down this way, not up. And look at that, a sweet little creek. That is cool. Oh. Just the tiniest little waterfall. Oh, it's so cute. It's not even really a creek. I don't think it's. Doesn't look like it's moving very much. Oh, yeah, it is. It looks quite dry over there. This is one view of Geraldine from just coming out of the track, the Talbot Forest. Not the main centre or anything. Again, it's a kilometre until the central business district, which is probably about half of the entire township. So I'd say, what, maybe a 2 kilometre straight line from here, you'll be out of Geraldine. It's not very big. Nothing wrong with that. And now I'm in Geraldine still. Big reserve. (1962). Imagine that. So yeah, I've gone maybe about 2 kilometres from where I was before, and now I have 2 tracks to choose from. I'll go this way. 26 hectares. And again, still very close to the centre of Geraldine. Which doesn't really stop. I wasn't expecting this. When I saw it on the map, I thought it'll be like a more domainy, maybe just a very tree park. Nope. It is a proper forest. Oh, crossroads. So, a new track. How many tracks do we need? I was doing that one, the reservoir track. I'm quite interested into where that is. I see white over there, which I think is a building. We had the cookie tree before, now we have the stabby tree. I'm a bit concerned about where this reservoir is. Maybe I'm gone the wrong way or something, somehow. Unless that's a reservoir. If that's a pub, I'm gonna laugh. No, it's a house of some form. Where am I? That would have been an amazing place for a pub. If anyone buys that, make it into a pub. Contact me and I'll be your first, I've forgotten the word for it, boozer, patron, that's the word. I'll be your first patron. I guess this is the reservoir track because it goes from the street to the reservoir, which is up there. Right. So we've got the Matai track. Probably pronounced that wrong. Oh, this looks nice. I wonder if this would be a good spot for last week's video. I think this would be a good spot for last week's video. A nice, quiet, secluded place. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make last week's video right here. We'll have brilliant internet out here as well. I'm still getting my emails. That hasn't stopped. Oh, that's pretty flat. Go there. Viney, but good. It's not too rotten. No, that's fine. And absolutely seamlessly back on this week's video. So, and now absolutely seamlessly I am back onto this week's video. Whew. So, if you're watching this one, pause just about there, go back and watch last week's video, and come back to this. And I would say there was about maybe 2 minutes between the end of that one filming and coming back to this. It hasn't stopped. Ah, stairs. This is the worst experience of my life. Oh, bloody. I'm gonna need a. No, you're probably a mimic. You can't fool me. I'm a warrior. No, I'm not. I'm gonna need a drink and like a burger. Does this loop? I did that last one for so long I actually can't remember what I'm doing. Okay, that's an opening. Oh, I'm on the road, aren't I? Oh no. Fridge. Track's back that way. That's the track I was on before. So I either go back that way or I go up the road. That's cool though. I could just go back that way, but my car's this way. I could retrace my steps too. Oh. No biking here. Good. Bikes are terrifying. Oh, big tree. Whoa! Really big tree. That's cool. Alright, what was I going to say? Yeah, I've noticed a lot of the tracks just kind of loop and continue on to themselves and go from one to the other. So I kind of wish I hadn't moved my car anymore. I thought, oh, I'll go to this one, then I'll drive to this one, then I'll drive to this one. So I don't want my day to be too long. But if I planned ahead, I would have figured this out. But it's been a month. It's been 2 absolutely nightmarish months. And if you're obviously if you live here, you already probably know this, but if you come in here, park your car in one spot and just go for the loops. Park it where you're going to be staying or whatever. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do, but don't do what I've done. Park it somewhere, then need to loop around and then think, I'll go over here and do this one. Because years before, I went down the reservoir track, I ended up in town where there was no pub. Someone make a pub there, please. You know, with time travel, so I could have had a drink there. No, that might have been a bad idea. Look, another bird. Hello. Oh, watch where I'm going. Nearly fell to my doom there. I was not watching where I'm going. That'll teach me. Don't go looking around birds. Watch where you're going. Checking birds out. Checking out the boys. You'll find yourself on a route. This should get back to where I parked my car. And then I'll move on to the next location, which I will drive to. It's a bit further away this time. But even from here, there's more walks. Ooh. Swamp. This is where we keep the monsters of Geraldine. Those things are so cool. Oh yeah, here's the reservoir. The famous reservoir of the reservoir track. Alright. And look at it! Look at the seating area. This is lovely. This is smooth. Right? Strong backing. Right? And look at the view. Imagine stopping here for lunch. This is lovely. Sheltered. And do it in the rain. Love doing it in the rain. Not that. Other things. Keep your mind out of the gutter. I know, this is just bench and chairs, but it's nice. There's been effort put into this. Right? Look at the columns. They didn't have to go to all this trouble for a few benches. Look at normal park benches. They're cruddy wood with bad paint. This is nice. And let me show you what you get if you're eating here. A view, a real nice, pretty garden. Look at that, look at all the colours. Maybe you can't see it. I'll go over and get a closer look. It's so pretty! All the different colours. It's adorable, it's beautiful. And it's on the main road. This is for everyone to see. This isn't hidden in the middle of some mazy garden. This is just on the street. They're like, let's make something really pretty and let everyone who goes through here see it. There's the road. We've got just a nice trail. It's lovely. Look at it. It's lovely. I just feel so positive at the moment. And yep, there's the river. Just a river. Yeah, I don't even know what this means. Locking, loving, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, no clue whatsoever. But it's here. Whatever it is, it's here. Maybe it's a sign you should lock in to loving. Eh? Someone explain this to me, please. Thank you. And here is a statue part of the statue garden. And I'm not even sure I could post a lot of these on YouTube, but I can safely say I don't understand art at all. No, I do not understand art. But here I am in Todd Park, I believe. This one is Todd Park. And so, behind you, where I've come from, there was Todd Park, the sculpture park. Across the river, past those trees, is Kennedy Park, the one that has a playground and a skate park. So we've got the art park and the skate play park. Art versus play. Separated by running water. I don't know, there's a metaphor in there somewhere. I can't quite get it. It's too much. It's absolutely unnecessary. You don't need all of this. It is over the top, overkill. But it's the best type of overkill. It's beautiful, it's lovely, it's tranquil, lots of places for everyone to go. It's fantastic. I love it. Oh well, over there now. Look at this. This is a temporary effect of nature, but it's like a winter wonderland. And this is a river that is flowing down right through Geraldine. It kind of weirdly separates the town from the village, the residents from the business, and more residents on the other side of the business. There's nothing spectacular about this, obviously. A lot of, pretty much all major places of civilization have a source of water running through them. That's why those places of civilization were put there. Water is so necessary, but it's also 5 o'clock, peak traffic times, and the water, very quiet as it is still louder to me than all the traffic over there. If I really concentrated, I wouldn't even notice it. Except for the motorbikes I heard before, and the siren. That wasn't great. But it's nice. It's very nice. It is pretty. Even if you do just drive through, it's a pretty place. Behind me, there's a park, which is just a park, and it's probably the least pretty thing because it is just a park. It is just the flat grass and a playground. And over there somewhere, there's another playground and a heated outdoor pool. And over that way, there's another park and a flower garden. It's just everywhere. I can see why they thought, we've got all these things, let's just connect them together and just surround the township, the business district of Geraldine with nature. I can see why. It's a really lovely idea. I spent a lot of time bagging on places like this because they weren't fun and exciting, but I can totally understand why people live here, choose to live in here. It's lovely. And if you're into it, there is hunting. There's a hunting safari somewhere, and fishing. So if you're outdoorsy, this is a good place. If you just want a quiet place to live, here it is. Nothing wrong with it. For next week's video, I'll be still here, because for me it's tomorrow. Well, I think that is enough for this video. I think I've covered that it is indeed a bit of a natural wonderland, and it's going to get better, which is incredible. They're going to do more work to this to make it even more natural, more foresty. That's cool. That's so cool. Gonna admit, I'm kind of annoyed I didn't take the final of my outdoor Geraldine adventure here. Then I would have a lot less sand up my bum. Something about it being gritty and tough and getting into places.